Obviously, this has consumed a lot of your time and energy over the last
Oh my
several
goodness.
years.
It's changed my life.
It's changed your life. So there are people that would say to you, Rosa, why don't you just move on? Why don't you just forget about it? Why don't you just
People do say that.
be happy?
Yeah.
And be and or why don't you can just pray for your granddaughter and you can pray for your daughter. That's all you can do.
Right.
What do you say to people like that?
Right. Well,
Besides wanting to
no, initially people say, well, what did she do wrong?
Yeah.
She must have done something wrong,
Yeah.
especially when you take a child away from a mother.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it is assumed that the child automatically goes to the mother. Well, it's not true. Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
In fact, we have some mothers, Jody,
Yeah.
I mean, excellent mothers who never even had false allegations like
Yeah.
my daughter did.
Yeah.
Never anything against them
Yeah.
as far as being a good
kids
parent.
kidnapped from them.
And they've gone through a nightmare. I mean,
Yeah.
it is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know how much Diane will share with you because it is just
Horrific.
one of the worst.
I know.
What was your question again? I'm sorry.
You know, the people that tell you, Rosa,
yes,
really,
yes.
you just need to move
Yes.
on and be happy.
It's so they support you initially when they say they finally believe you, which sometimes I wonder if they really believe you.
Uh-huh.
And then they say, just go on with your life, accept it. How do you go on with your life? Like my daughter went 6 months without seeing her daughter.
Yeah.
And
Obviously, she's got some mental problems because, I mean, all these crazy things people say.
And then after those 6 months, she could only see her daughter for 4 hours a month. They went on for months.
Yeah.
At McDonald's.
Yeah.
With her ex supervising her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So McDonald's, and my daughter's all into organic foods and all this.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then they tell us, you know, they tell me because they know how obsessed I am with this. I am obsessed. I'm constantly talking to a parent
Yeah.
day and night.
Yeah.
Just go on with your life, you know. You
Yeah.
know what? Well, if I took your breath away, how long would you
Yeah.
be able to go without your breath? And this is how it is. It's like ripping your heart out of your chest.
You're the second person who said that. I was up at a grandparent rally in Kansas in June, and somebody said they ripped our hearts out of our chest.
It is. It is. It's like taking your breath away,
Yeah.
and you think about it day and night, and you cannot focus on anything else.
Yeah.
You become, they've all been exposed to post-traumatic stress.
So here's
children
something, and
parents.
I'm going to mention another thing
And
because,
grandparents.
yeah, but here's something that I've heard. Well, let it go. When they get 18, they'll come back.
Oh, I hate when they say that.
Tell me more about that. I know what you said. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like,
One day
are
is
you
like
a
1,000
prophet? Do you?
years.
I know. Can you guarantee that at 18? Because
No.
we know
By then they're alienated.
by then they are completely alienated.
Yes.
They're gone. I know people that, you know, well, they'll be back when they're 18. They're 35 and they still haven't come back.
Mm-hmm.
These people that say these things, I'm sure that they're well intentioned, but they have no clue what they're dealing with.
No.
And what they're doing again, they're taking you as a parent or a grandparent who's already been victimized, and they're siding with the victims.
re-victimizing you.
Yeah, they're
Right.
re-victimizing you.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have wonderful friends that supported us from the very beginning. They say that to me, and I lose it. And I like to be very tactful and, cordial with everyone, especially my friends. But there have been times when they saw the monster come out of me when they tell me that.
Yeah.
Because I just can't accept that.
Yeah.
It's
okay for you. We'll pretend. Let's just pretend everything that they've told you is true. When they're 18, they're going to return and they're going to say, Grandma, we wanted you so much, we missed you so much. And yet, nevertheless, even if that pretend fantasy scenario does take place, which for most cases that is a pretend fantasy scenario, why do you have to lose out on those 12 years?
Right,
Or
right,
13 years,
right.
or 15 years, whatever it is.
Well, then you're a stranger. You're no
You're a
longer a
stranger,
parent,
yeah.
grandparent. You're a
You're-
total stranger.
Yeah, and you're the one that during that time could have been helping to shape and mold them in good
You're
ways.
taking half of their life and heritage,
Yeah. Yeah.
culture away because children need to know where they come from. It makes them who they are.
Yeah.
It's just absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much more that comes to your mind that you can say, but during these interviews, sometimes all those thoughts escape you.
Yeah.
But No, unless you live it yourself, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a couple cases before it actually happened to us, and I assumed as much as the person that was telling me about their friend or a relative, I thought, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She's not telling me everything.
Yeah.
You know.
I know, and that's
So,
very
until
interesting.
it happened to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I realized, and then I come to find out it's happening to so many people.
Yeah.
There was a report done out of High Point, North Carolina, a research some professor did there, and she estimated that 22. It was like a few years ago, 22 or 23 million children are alienated from their parents. They
Yeah.
don't see their parent at all.
Yeah. And I know that there's, the Americans for Equal Shared Parenting, they say that I believe it's about 24 to 26 million
It's probably
children.
many more now
Yeah.
because it's an old research now,
Yeah.
but at least that many.
24 to
Right.
26 million children go to bed.
And you have grandparents,
Right.
uncles, aunts, cousins, relatives,
Yeah.
neighbors and friends of
Yeah.
that unfortunate parent.
Yeah.
They have no more contact with that.
Yeah.
So it affects like half of our population.
Yeah. It
And
affects a
it's
lot.
not, including the Title 4E
Yeah.
victims of
Yeah.
Child Protective Services.
Yeah.
That is another nightmare.
It is a
and it's
nightmare.
funded by the same, Title 4.